Peace, Hotep, love, unity, and power to all African people around the world. Let us first give all honor and all praise to the God of our ancestors, the God of Africa, the Almighty Amun-Ra. This is your brother Radio 1. Thanks for tuning in into another video. Now the title of this video is Response to Truth Teacher, or should I say False Teacher 2007. Kemet is sick of you. Now this user, Truth Teacher 2007, made a video saying he is so sick of Kemet. Okay? Now, and in that video, he is encouraging Black American people to stay away from Kemet or ancient Egypt and focus on other African cultures and histories. Well, let me first make something clear to you, Negro. Okay? When we get into this discipline or into this movement called Kemet, or getting the truth out about the history of Kemet, we are in this for life. There is no in and out. If you're going to get out, if you're so sick of Kemet and you want to get out, stay out. Because we don't need you, Negro. Kemet does not need you. So you saying you're getting sick of Kemet? Well, Kemet is getting sick of you. Getting sick of Negro coons like you. Okay? Now we know this brother, his teachings are corrupt. This brother has a corrupt mind. He has been corrupted by something. And I know that he does not read and study real history, but he listened to all this fake modern day DNA, racist, neo-Nazi Germany nonsense. And that is why he is telling you to stay away from Kemet, because he has not earned the privilege to being educated on the history and the geography and the origins of Kemet. Okay? Now, I have earned that privilege, and that is a privilege indeed. It is a special privilege that I cherish. And I am in this for life. Now, when we look at brothers like Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakanan, Dr. Ashra Kwesi, and others, when they got into that study, they was in it for life. They did not quit it. They was in it to the day they died. Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, Dr. Chancellor Williams, Destruction of Black Civilization, he was in it for life. But this Negro and a whole lot of other Negroes, now I know that he is a member of this website called Egypt Search. Now, I don't get involved with Egypt Search because those Negroes on that website, they are fake pseudo-historians. They do not acknowledge real history, and all they do is post up these fake genetic DNA studies all day. And when you try to present some real history to them, they have the nerves to get mad at you and get angry at you. So I do not fool with them, because they are not educated in real history, and they do not acknowledge real history. But they follow this DNA nonsense, okay? And they are on a losing side. They are on a losing team. This is why you don't see them going at it with 7 Phoenician 7 and a super Egyptian, because they are in agreement with 7 Phoenician 7. 7 Phoenician 7 has them under his grasp, or under her grasp. I want to say under his grasp, or whatever the hell he is. Okay? He has them under his grasp. Okay? You Negroes are 7 Phoenician 7 and the Super Egyptians BITCHs. Okay? You are under their grasp because their DNA is defeating you. Their DNA is supporting a white Egypt. And that's why you Negroes are so quiet. So to all you pseudo-geneticists or you Negro geneticists, if y'all want people to believe, if y'all want our people, black people, to believe in this DNA, you Negroes better get to work because DNA is against you. DNA is saying it's supporting a white Egypt. And I'm going to do more videos exposing DNA. Okay? We don't need to just expose the DNA study. We need to expose DNA itself. Because there's a lot of info going around saying that DNA is fabricated. It is a scam. And it is not to be trusted. And I knew this from day one. But people are now just starting to find out about it. And more truth is going to come out about it. Because it proves nothing. Okay? At the end of the day, no matter what explanation that you put to it, DNA is just some damn spit. Okay? Spit. That's what it is. So you're going to abandon real history, abandon thousands of pages of text in real history, old original documented history for some spit? Are you kidding me? Negro, have you lost your damn mind? You're going to abandon real history in favor of some spit. Okay? You take a little spit, put a cotton swab, and put it under a damn machine. Okay? And you come up with some fabricated results. That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. And that is why I do not follow that nonsense. Okay? And I know I've been away for a while. And I've been going through some things, family problems. You know, I've been away for a while, and I really want to get back to it. Get back on the scene. Teaching, getting this truth out. I'm supposed to be getting new equipment. I need new equipment in order to get the truth out like I want to. And I'm going to be opening up a new channel. And in this new channel, I'm going to need some support on some videos. I'm going to be selling some videos, and some stuff is going to be free. And in this channel, I'm going to come with my A game. Okay, I'm not going to play around on this channel. So I'm going to need your support. And when I do open up this channel, I'm going to post a link on this video. And so you can go subscribe or whatever. And then we take it from there. I'm not going to shut down this account right here. I'm going to keep this account. But I'm not going to do, I might do a video every now and then, but this account, I'm going to open up another account because this account here is too much negativity. They pretty much try to destroy this account with spams. You know, they flagging my videos, trolls coming on, thumbing down my videos, leaving slanderous comments, you know, racist comments. So, but on the new account, any trolls that come on my videos, I'm blocking you instantly. I will not tolerate that mess on my new account. So, but when I get it set up, I will let my fans, my allies, and my subscribers know about that. Now, but back to the subject. Okay, this Negro Truth Teacher 2007. Now, he wants black people to abandon Kemet in favor of some West African, okay, tales and folklore, okay? So he says that he comes from the Yoruba tribe. You know, and they say in their oral histories that, you know, they come from this and come from that. Well, people, you cannot trust those oral histories coming from Africans over there today. Remember, some of these Africans are the same Africans that sold you into slavery. So you're going to believe what they say? That's why I just follow what the ancients say. I don't care who wrote it down. Okay, whether it be Herodotus or Diodorus Siculus or whoever, or Mahmud Kati from the Songhai Empire, when he wrote down the history of the Songhai Empire, I'd rather go by that than what those fools over there are saying today. Okay? Because they are fools and they make up fantasies and oral histories that goes against what the ancients say. So you can't go believing what they say either. Because what they say is not trustworthy either. So I just stick with what the ancients say. Now we know in ancient times we were known as Ethiopians. And when we were called Ethiopians, that's when we were united. There was no Songhai, no Mali, no Fulani, no Ghana. We were just Ethiopians. Now, to Truth Teacher 2007, let me also make it clear to you. The reason why we go so hard for Kemet or ancient Egypt is because ancient Egypt is under attack. Now the white man, the racist white man, and the racist Arab Islamist is not trying to steal the history and culture of West Africa or the history and culture of the other parts of Africa. They are trying to steal the history and culture of ancient Egypt. So ancient Egypt needs that extra attention from African people. Ancient Egypt needs that extra effort to protect its history and culture from being whitewashed and erased by racist white supremacists and racist Arab North African invaders. Because ancient Egypt and Kemet is under attack. And also ancient Kush is under attack because ancient Kush is so connected to ancient Egypt. You cannot disconnect the two. They are both the closest people to the ancient Egyptians were the Kushites, not the Libyans, not the Asiatics, not the Canaanites, but the Kushites. So they are trying to steal both histories, but being that Egypt is so great and was so powerful and so glorious, they want to desperately steal the history and culture of ancient Egypt. And that is why we have to put our full focus and all of our energy on ancient Egypt. Even Israel. Take your mind off this Israel madness. Okay, there's no archaeology proven in Israel. There was never a city of David. There was never a temple of Solomon. All these stories were stolen and corrupted from ancient Egypt. The story of David is a distorted story of Pharaoh Thutmose III. The story of Solomon is a distorted and corrupted story of Amenhotep III. So the reality, your historical reality is in ancient Egypt. And when we talk about the descendants of ancient Egypt, yes. Okay, I'm going to get off a little bit into that. And on my new channel, I'm going to do a video exposing the lies on that. And I'm also going to expose the falsehood of these maps based on the table of nations that is mentioned in the Bible, and expose the falsehood of the ancient Greek historian maps. People, some of you Negroes, you're losing it. Some of y'all have not grasped into your head that these crackers, these racist, low-down, dirty crackers have lied to you. Do you get that? They lied to you. And they still lying. A lot of these Negro historians walking around talking about DNA and all that. They are lying to you. And you're giving them your money and you're giving them your attention. All so they can lie to you and make you and bring you down more to the bottom, while their white masters are getting richer and richer. America is messed up. America is screwed up. And it is time for it to fall. This is why we are calling for the downfall of white America. We are calling for the end of white authority. Because the white man is an enemy of God. He doesn't have it in him to tell the truth. He wants to steal all histories. He is a hypocrite. He is the master of deception, the master of confusion. And that is why I need your support to help me get this truth out and to help me unite our people so that one day we can have power to do something about this problem called white supremacy and European racism. These people have nothing to do with Egypt, ancient Egypt. They have no ties at all. They are the fakest of fake. The Arab, the Indians from India, nothing to do with Egypt. They are nobodies. They are a race of nobodies. And they got it all. They're rich. And you black people in America, you have the greatest history in the world. But you on the bottom. You're the poorest. Something's not right. Slavery is still going on. These jobs. They're hiring our people to work these jobs and do this slave labor to make them richer and richer. People, it's time to wake up. But that's all I'm going to get into right now. Okay, there's some more things I want to touch on. I probably got a couple more minutes. And also our brother, Sarah Sutin Seti and young Pharaoh. Support them brothers. I love what you're doing. I love their work. They're exposing this same nonsense that brought our people down. The same religions that enslave our people. Support them. Get out of this Israel and this Asiatic nonsense and come back to African reality. They are trying to destroy us. They are getting richer and richer, and their numbers and population are growing more and more. Stop believing these Negroes that's running around telling you that white people becoming extinct. That is a lie. They are not becoming extinct. They are getting richer and richer, and their population is getting bigger and bigger. And your black behind better wake up, unite, and do something about it, or you're not going to exist. You're going to be exterminated just like the Native American Indian. So, I know y'all want to talk about Israel and all that, but Israel is the biggest deception that's going around today. This Israelite identity they have been trying to force this identity on our people for long, for decades, for years. And now it is working. You fell for the okie doke. You fell into the trap. They got you where they want you. And even when you listen to the Bible is telling you that you are from Egypt. And I'm going to do a video when I do the video, I'm gonna show the truth of that and show how they lie. And I'm going to expose some of their 18th century and 19th century history books and show how they lied, and what they say does not correspond and does not connect with what the ancient writers say. I'm going to get into the real stuff, the original stuff, the old stuff, the stuff that proves them wrong, the stuff that they are afraid of because they have violated in dishonoring the ancients. You do not dishonor the ancients. And a lot of you Negroes and you racist white supremacists, if I ever encounter you, I am going to forbid you from ever teaching real history again. You're not going to be allowed to use words like Egypt, Ethiopia, Phoenicia, Persia, because those words come from history. They do not come from a silly DNA test or a spit test. In Truth Teacher 2007, brother, you need to wake up. Okay? And not to mention, this Negro is a rude Negro. If you try to tell him something, he does not want to listen to you. He thinks he knows it all. And when I put his knowledge to the test, when I was debating him, he ignored me. That's how I know that he does not study. And I asked some questions that he could not answer. He does not study. So, but I'm telling you, black people, to embrace Kemet, embrace ancient Egypt, because it needs you. Okay? Don't put all your effort in a book. Put your effort towards your ancestors in Kemet and ancient Kush. And then you will be blessed as a nation. Because you're not going to go anywhere until you go back. We have to go back, people. We have to go back and make it right. And we can do that. So, yeah, do not listen to this Negro when he says, throw away Kemet. Because if you throw it away, it's going to disappear. And they're going to whitewash it. They're going to destroy it. And it's going to be destroyed. So you need to wake up. I'm going to do more videos, and I'm going to need your support. And we are going to uplift this movement like never before. Some of y'all, you don't need to speak on this because you're not educated enough. Now, when I had that debate with this silly, rude, dumb white girl named Weibo Jones, I heard some of you Negroes coming on there saying, well, you could have did a better job than me. Well, that debate was a mess. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking on it. But that debate was a mess, okay? I was not feeling well in that debate, so I shouldn't have been debating. And Weibo should not have been debating because she had poor knowledge of Egypt. She had no knowledge of Egypt. But if it went bad, it pretty much went the way I wanted to go. But it was a mess. Okay? Because I would have made myself look like an even bigger fool trying to reason with her. Okay? She is a novice. She's a little girl. She knows nothing. So it really was no debate. And in the words of Dr. John Henry Clark, I do not debate. Okay? Those that are beneath me, I do not debate. I only debate my equals. Something of the sort he said. But he says, I do not debate those who are not on my level, but I only debate my equals. And even my equals will be liars. So there's still no debate. It's just the truth against the lie. That's it. So, But yeah, there are some pretty bad things, some pretty things that, you know, I would like to say about this Negro, but I'm not going to do it. Okay? Because I know he is corrupted in the head. He thinks he knows it all. He don't want to listen to nobody. He is rude as hell. So, and you want to call me your brother? Well, get yourself right first. Okay? Get that corruptness out of you. Learn how to respect, talk, and respect another brother when you're talking to him. And listen to what another brother got to say. And then I will consider you my brother. But until then, you are just a corrupted-minded coon and sellout. You are a burden and an enemy to your people. So we have to begin to call these Negroes out, because we have so many Negroes walking around with their fancy talk and their silly garments and their Halloween costumes, walking around everywhere deceiving our people. And we have to expose them and call them out. So that's all I got to say. And if I feel I have more to say and I have time to do it, I'll do a part 2. Like I said, I'm in this for life. Now, I know I've been attacked. And I know people have been trying to break me down, but you can't break me, because what you say do not count. You racist white supremacists and you Negro coons, you cannot break me. So, I know the truth hurts, but I got to tell it like it is. And when I tell it like it is, I just hope you listen and get it right. Black people are suffering. We are on the bottom. My eyes do not lie to me. Every store I go to, I see nothing but black slave laborers and white superiors. It's still going on to this very day. Slavery was never over with. Slavery will not be over with until a war of liberation and revolution takes place and white supremacy falls. And white supremacy is defeated. That's when slavery and racism will be over with for black people and dark-skinned people of color. We are suffering everywhere under white supremacy. And we have to step up and fight against it. But let us first, can we at least first get the truth out, and can we at least unite? That is the least you can do. I know some of you, to get out there and fight a war will be too much for you. But can you at least do the simple things to get things right? Like helping out your brother and sister when they're in need. You're working at your job and a brother and sister might need your help. Help that brother and sister out. You're working for the white man anyway. So if you give them anything, or if you taking from them, you're taking from the enemy. You're not doing anything wrong. You're helping out your brother and sister. The hell with what the crackers say. He stole this land. Everything he owns, he stole it. All this stuff that he owns literally belongs to you. And you should be trying to take it back. Yes. So we're going to need your support. We're working on it. We're doing things. We're trying to shake this. We're trying to shake this world up. We're trying to turn things upside down. But when that day comes, we are going to need your support. See, some of you Negroes, you want to be on the winning side. And the winning side is the wrong side. But you don't want to be on the right side, which is the loser side. Your side, your own people, your own race, your own side. We are losing now, but that is the right side for you to be on because that is who you are. But you want to be on the wrong side because it is the winning side. Okay, and when the losing side gains the upper hand and conquers the winning side, then you Negroes going to want to jump back on our side. Going to want to jump back on the right side. And it might not work like that. So, you need to get it together. This is your brother Radio 1 signing out, telling our brothers and sisters to wake up. Wake up. Listen to us when we tell you the truth. Don't hate on us. Because when you try to challenge me, I'm going to challenge you to the fullest. And I'm going to expose you to the fullest. See, a lot of you Negroes, when I debate you, you never want to admit that you are a liar. You want to either try to keep on defending your lie, and when you get exposed and debunked, you go run. You never respond back. That's a lot of, that shows the dishonor that a lot of you Negroes have. Some of you Negroes disgust me, man. Y'all really disappoint me. You really do. You are an enemy to your ancestors. You are an enemy to history, and you are an enemy to God. Y'all got to get it together. But yeah, I just wanted to keep grounds with y'all. You know, if you're a good brother and a good sister that believes in the truth and that is against white supremacy, then what bad thing I said is not towards you. You are my brother. You are my sister. I can build with you. So, with that said, I'm going to sign out. And family, I'll see you soon. I'll see you later. This is not the end. I'm just getting I'm just getting everything together, and I'm coming back. I'm coming with my A game, and I'm coming hard. And all I ask is for a little support. See, if I have your support, I can do this 24/7. See, but I ain't got no support. I have to waste my time and do other things. But if I have your support, I can do this full time. Okay? I got a plan of making documentaries, making, films and documentaries on this, and I'm going to need your support. And it's going to be good. Trust me on that. It's going to be good. I'm not going to fail you on that. And some of you already know the deal with me when it comes to accuracy, historical accuracy. I am the master of that. I master that 100%. I put no faith in nobody else on that because anybody else is too corrupted. They're not going to get it right. I feel like I'm the only one that can get it right. And when I ask for your support, I'm going to need your support. So, this is your brother Radio 1 signing out. Till next time, Egypt stays in Africa. Peace, Africa. Peace, family. Signing out.